Yo, Sir Early, man, the morning show. Know y'all been hearing for years. Juvenile supposed to had left Young Buck in motherfucking LA and shit, right? That's back when Young Buck was a part of Juvenile little crew and shit. So it was always rumored. Suge got in touch with Juvenile on some shit. And then Juvenile just left motherfucking Young Buck. I don't know if Suge wanted motherfucking Young Buck to be a part of his shit or what, but we always heard talk of Suge putting his foot down and trying to goddamn intervene on in certain situations and shit. But Young Buck said that shit in one of his songs years ago, and it raised a whole lot of eyes and opened a whole lot of ears to the point of what the fuck did he mean? And throughout the years, you heard interviews and shit, but some people tried to somewhat elaborate on what happened. But y'all listen to JT Bigger Figure on No Jumper platform. He basically tells why motherfucking Juvenile left Cali that time.
Time period during this, like
2001, 2002.
you're moving around with Juvenile, like you're witnessing him. He's at a high point in his career. He's going crazy. Are you still thinking in the back of your head, like, this is dope that I'm moving around with him, but I still need to find my thing? Because you've like done so many different things. Like, I'm just wondering, like, were you still always thinking, like, I'm still looking for my big moment where I really set on fire?
This what I always knew when I was moving around with him and anybody or whatever I'm doing. I'm creating content no matter what. Either I'm in the studio recording something that gonna pay me later because I own the master. I'm videotaping. I'm taking pictures. I'm documenting my life story. I'm documenting what I'm doing. I'm assisting Juvenile at a time when he just left Birdman and them, which is one of the biggest labels in the world, for whatever their issue was. I don't know. When I caught up with him and we connected, he like, man, I ain't with them no more. I'm independent. I got my own label, UTP Records, and shit, you spending some money with me, JT. Come on the road, man. He had Young Buck with him. Okay, this
that era, yeah, right before G Unit.
See, the Young Buck in the game is crazy. I had both of them before they ever made it to Juvenile, to 50 Cent. Because when Juvenile spent off from Young Buck, he left him in LA and I was at the hotel. Juvenile was supposed to sign with Suge Knight.
And that was like the thing that Juvenile did that made Young Buck be like, right? He's spoken on that before.
But this is the thing. When I was in the bus with Juvie, I'm on his bus while he's doing dates and touring, right? One of the stops was New York City. At this stop, 50 Cent is the hottest guy with this new Wankster song, right? 50 Cent get on the bus. So I heard of him, but this is the pre-Dr. Dre, Eminem. This is when he just got shot. I had the album, a bootleg version of his album, Power of a Dollar, something like that.
Classic.
But he got this new thing with these mixtapes and this one song called Wankster. And I remember he got on the bus.
Wankster was going crazy right before Get Rich or Die Trying. That was kind of the whole lead up.
This is the thing that one song is what, well, I ain't gonna say that one song, but that was impactful for Eminem to even sign him and then bring him to Dr. Dre.
He just had so many songs going crazy at that time too, because he had like Magic Stick with Lil' Kim going crazy.
No, this is before.
Now you're right. That was a little bit after.
See, I'm trying to help you understand how did Young Buck end up with 50? Well, on this bus, when 50 came, he had Tony Yayo and he had Lloyd Banks. Lloyd Banks was buzzing for his bars, right?
Right.
Juvenile had some type of interest in Lloyd Banks. And I think that offended 50, right? So when the situation come, we leave from New York, we come to LA. Suge Knight trying to sign Juvenile. I think it was for like 400,000 advancement or something like that, right? So he like, yeah, man, I'm finna do the deal with Suge. We hook up with Suge, Young Buck there, Suge and his guys there. I'm there. I actually got the pictures from that night. Man, the next morning, around 9 o'clock, one of Suge peoples was knocking on my hotel room because Juvenile He was gone. They looking for Juvenile because today the day to sign the paperwork. But he gone.
Do you think that's why he took off? Is because he was trying to duck Suge?
I'm not gonna lie on Juvie because I don't know. So shut up.
That's exactly what it is. See, y'all keep looking at these individuals and shit because of what y'all heard they done done before. Now, motherfucker that ran around with a crew busting guns might have killed this person or that person. But do y'all know what fear is? Fear don't leave from no one. You get what I'm saying? Fear don't have no type of goddamn preference or anything. Like, you get what I'm saying? So the people that y'all keep looking at is like, yo, they some type of supernatural beings and shit like that. These motherfuckers got fear in them just like us and shit. So why wouldn't Juvenile feel sure a person that he heard, excuse me, y'all, a person that he heard, excuse me, got a certain mystique with them every time you hear about violence and robberies and shit like that. So why wouldn't a motherfucker be in somewhat of a fear? You get what I'm saying? So just because he juvenile, oh well, oh what? He ain't got fear of him. 50 Cent, anybody who y'all put on a pedestal as gangster or yo, these motherfuckers about that. Why wouldn't they have fear in them if they human? So yeah, I believe Juvenile goddamn dipped and goddamn skipped town because he heard of all the rumors from Suge and he ain't want no parts of the shit. Even though Suge probably was aggressive and shit too, like, yo, sign to me, man, I'm gonna give you 400,000 and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? That's 400K. You get what I'm saying? So we know Suge was probably aggressive. Like they said, Suge was like on a whole lot of gangsters and shit. Like the gangsters that the gangster rappers that y'all love and shit like that. Suge was on their heels. You get what I'm saying? It's probably they say it's a handful of people that Suge won't never like really trying to get at because he seen the power in them, and he was like 50 Cent was one of them. Like you don't hear no stories about 50 Cent having run-ins with Suge or Suge trying to goddamn pillage on what the fuck 50 had going on because he sensed 50 had somewhat of power. You get what I'm saying? But they said Suge was goddamn getting at everybody. So yeah, I believe this shit with motherfucker what JT Bigger Figure said, but he ain't trying to make Juvenile look like a bitch. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I would have been straight up. It would have been my opinion. You get what I'm saying? People get mad off of other people's opinions and shit when they have opinions of others as well. But yeah, I do believe that motherfucker skipped town because he didn't want to deal with the smoke and all the shit. Like, okay, sure, ready to sign me and give me 400,000, right? But he's coming at me aggressive. So now I got to worry about being locked in with this dude. He might want me to go here, perform, make certain songs or whatever. And just because I'm signed to him, I have to do it. You get what I'm saying? And you know what comes with that shit when you try to disrespect Suge. So yes, I believe Juvie skirt haul ass.
Juvie,
Legend.
He had his own reason.
You see that Tiny Desk performance?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta see it. It's sick ass, like live performance type thing video that he did that was real viral. Okay, but keep going.
The next morning, when Suge people knocked on my door, it was like kind of early. But Juvenile had already been gone. Like he wasn't in his room. So Young Buck, they was next door. Skip, Wacko, Juvenile crew, right? A couple other guys.
So the names that he just named exclude Young Buck, Wacko, Skip. Those are cats from the Magnolia projects and shit, where Juvenile from. So for him to up and leave without them knowing shit, what the fuck does that tell y'all, man? Y'all keep looking at these motherfuckers, gun busters and head busters and shit like that. These motherfuckers been ran before too. Why wouldn't you if somebody got the drop on you and you know you vulnerable? Thanks, smarties.
When Juvenile was gone, I think that's what made Buck get kind of offended in some type of way.
Looking at him like he's not really down
Like,
for
bro,
the team.
you left us. And I don't think, like, Juvie left him, like, out of fears or some gangster stuff, because the night before, we were...
Man, JT Bigger Figure trying to be politically correct with the shit. What other reason would you leave everybody? You leave a $400,000 deal. You leave your buddies and shit. Don't tell nobody shit. JT Biggerfinger need to shut the fuck up. Like he feel like he got to do, he gonna have something to do with Juvenile later on down the line, whether he might be working on a web series or whatever the case may be. And somebody hear you somewhat speaking of their name and a like that they don't like and shit, that's gonna make them look at it like, yo, I might have to do future business with this motherfucker one day. Let me not make this motherfucker look like a bitch. But y'all can make their own y'all own assessment. All right, Suge Knight, 400K, Pune leaves. So y'all just hear what I said. Okay, now we're gonna break it down. Okay, 400K. Why would you leave a 400K check? Boom. Next. Why would you leave your buddies from your projects and shit in a whole nother state across the globe? That's number two. Then on top of that, if it was any type of home emergency, family emergency, or anything, why the homeboys sitting around in the hotel room don't know you gone or don't know shit? Kill it with that shit. Motherfucking Juvenile was motherfucking scared of motherfucking Suge Knight for whatever reason. Suge Knight act like he was trying to get bread with Juvie, but Juvie probably seen the bigger picture like, yo, if I lock in with this man, it's a possibility I'm gonna get killed like Tupac, or I'm gonna be in these business politics to the point where I'm gonna have to do this, I'm gonna have to do that. And if I don't do it, then Suge got a name with himself. Pew, let me leave. Come on, y'all use y'all own thinking for this shit, man. JT Bigger Figure, I don't know why the fuck he even spoke on the shit if he's not gonna be all the way real with the shit. And like I told y'all, he probably feel like, yo, Juvenile still got a name for himself. Juvenile still doing shit out here. I'm gonna have to goddamn touch elbows with this motherfucker again. Let me keep shit cool when I'm speaking on this man. I might need this man for one of my movies or for one of my skits or web series. That's the only reason why I can see the shit. Why he ain't telling the real.
So just hanging out at the club, we networking, cause they about to sign, they about to do some business.
Mhm.
The next morning, and then Buck, I seen how he was disappointed. I don't know how angry, but they had words, in the interviews they talked about it. Well, man, you left me in California. I don't respect that. So that was his motion for the 50 Cent. And 50 Cent liked the Buck anyway.
Right.
But when he put Buck on that song for Get Rich or Die Trying, then that's what led up to, them doing whatever they doing. But I think 50 genuinely liked the young Buck.
It's a crime that shit didn't work out, because Welcome to Cashville, one of the best down south albums of that era for sure. But
Yep, that's a fact. And I'm telling you, Young Buck ain't been shit ever since. You can tell when the machine behind you. That was one of the classic albums ever. I had that album too.
then, like, as soon as he fell out with 50, 50 really made it his mission to make sure that
he
nothing good ever happened to him.
That's what the fuck I just said, yo. I just said that shit. When Young Buck dropped that shit, that motherfucker had the whole South, like y'all heard about T.I. having the South. Young Buck had everybody acting like they were from goddamn Cashville, Nashville, Tennessee. Motherfucker was screaming Tennessee. That's where that shit come from, Tennessee. Young Buck brought that shit around. You get what I'm saying?
Ever again.
Yup. Nah, that right there, I definitely seen that.
Man, I'm on y'all heels with this social media shit, man. Y'all play a game for me, man. I'm almost 500 subscribers, man. I'm ready to be monetized soon. I get a few more watch time hours and shit. I ain't that far away from it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm ready to brand this shit, man. I'm ready to be on y'all motherfucking necks. Watch this shit. Keep overlooking Sir Early, man. I be seeing y'all and shit, man. I be seeing y'all. Yeah, I'm on y'all heels, man. I'm telling you. Not heels, but I'm on y'all neck hairs. You get what I'm saying? I'm on y'all neck hairs. Look at me when I tell y'all this. I'm on y'all neck hairs with this social media shit. Every time y'all look up, Sir Early, Sir Early, Sir Early. Watch this.